ladies and whatever. I just don't care. Ladies and gentlemen, whatever. Um, this is what if Deku was isekai. He will have the ability to come back to his world, but then again, I want to do all of my what ifs. If I send the main character to another world, his world is either changed a bit, because the fundamentals of someone not being there, the world will accumulate itself to where that person doesn't exist and makes everything more difficult or some shit like that. Because the world is always fixing itself. Time is always rebending itself to fit the current circumstances in some world. Even if there is someone missing and you go there to the past, cause some type of shift and bullshit, things will happen. I'm just gonna say things will happen. So, so right now we are at a battlefield, right? Midoriya is wondering, when did all this happen? And now you hear someone just laughing like, oh, it happened since you came in this world. So he goes to swing his sword down, but then we get a flashback to where Midoriya. I mean, we going back 300 years from the current events that Midoriya is fighting. And some of y'all may be like, hold up. 500 years? I mean, 300 years? Huh? Yeah. Midoriya, when he came into this world, shit is happening. Gods give you blessings. And every hero that goes to that world lives a prominently 1,000 years, an extra 1,000 years. And if you go back to your own world, you'll be classified as a god or some shit. Because you live for so goddamn long. But, that's here and there. So, we go back to the world. So, Midoriya in Class 1A. Or on a field trip. No, they're not on a field trip. They're in this last year of the UA Sports Festival. And they are just getting hyped up, right? So, after the events of the sports festival happens, they're tired. They took a shower in the indoor shower room and in the sports festival room. They come back to their class. They go back to the waiting room. And All Might is there in a skinny form. Aizawa is there. And all this is after the war, mind you. No, all this is before the war. So the war arc haven't happened yet. But Gran Torino still died, and he still gave a scar to Deku. And Deku, he got 80% of One For All. And this one. And I'm gonna add my own quirks because I forgot the quirks of One For All. Oh, shit. Low key, I forgot about them. Like the other quirks. I know that he got Danger Sense, Float, Black Whip, and the increased strength. I forgot the others. I think and I forgot the others. So now y'all get teleported to this world, and mind you, in this world, you got servants are allowed. It's like the old era, like it's something like the old era where you have servants to do your bedding and shit. So yeah. So and people judge you based on how you look. So technically, since Midoriya, I'm gonna say in this one, Mineta looks stronger than Midoriya. So yeah, that's something bad. And besides, you are forced into servitude if you don't look strong to them. So they go to the king, right? Class 1A is there, and the king is, and Class 1A and the teachers and All Might and Aizawa is also there. Nezu's trying to figure out what the fuck happened to Class 1A, Aizawa, and All Might. And everybody there is like, what the fuck happened to Class 1A, All Might, and Eraserhead? Like, that's all in their world. So, they trying to figure out ways of what the fuck happened. The League of Villains are like, hey, this is our chance. Why the fuck not? So they just attack. Because I'm gonna say all in this one, All Might, yeah, he already fought off one, so he's Skinny Might. So yeah, so just know Japan is in chaos. And now we go back to this world that you were sent to. It's named Ingus. I didn't know I just know your name came up with that Ingus. The world of Ingus. Magic exists, servitude exists. It's like old era of Japan or some shit like that. But it's like old era. It's like the old era of Japan, but highly tech and magic. So now they all there in front of the king because they take them to the king. So the king is like, "Who are these people? Are these people you summon?" And and they say, "Yes, my lord." So uh, Bakugo, he calmed down. Evans calmed down, and Evans confused on what the fuck happening. I always said, where are we at? Oh, this is my kingdom. He's oh, if y'all wondering, this is the Empire of. I'm gonna take this from Bleach. If any of you have comments, just comment why was it named Lost No Chess. If any of you have comments, just comment. I so means such as oh, this is my kingdom, the capital of Lost No Chess. Right now, we just summon y'all to help us with our. I just told my subordinates to summon y'all. I really don't care what they do to you, but I can judge him from the skinny guy over there with the black and blue eyes to the guy with the red eyes over there with the black hair. That they must be your teachers of some sort, because I have an eye for these things. And I know, one, do not judge his book from his cover, but some people look weak. But judging from how y'all must know how some worlds work, here's a magical orb. Once you touch it, it will show your power. It shows how strong you are, and magic and then strength. Magic doesn't go without strength, and strength doesn't go without magic. You don't have the you don't have the skills to pull the shit off. You're just gonna be forced into being a servant for a year of mine. How many kids do I have? This man, my lord, you have together with 7 plus 7. I mean, like 9 plus 9 kids. I say around 20. 9 plus 9 doesn't equal 20. No, because you got two. You get no, because you got two kids that are 5 years old. One boy and one girl. You got 10 girls and 10 boys. Yeah, so. That's that. And you really don't care if they kill each other. It's a battle for the throne, anyways. No one gives a shit. Blood is always shed in the Imperial family. Yeah, it never fails. If they fight for the throne, yes. So, yeah, the king said, yeah, I don't really care about them anyways. They just waste of space from my eyes. Some of them are, some of them not. So, test your magic. So, everybody test their magic. And I forgot their names as well because I haven't done My Hero Academia, whatever, in a while. So, I forgot some of their names. So, after their names, after the Dark Shadow, he Tokiomi, he got the magic reserve because of Dark Shadow, and dark power is light. So this mimic can't dark power is not light. Dark power, like the power of darkness, I'm gonna say that is extremely rare. Like every three and I don't fucking know, billion chance that you get the power of darkness. So this nigga is instantly pointing from whatever rank he was at first to a fucking noble. And Tokyomi was like, well, shit. I didn't think this would happen. No, they like, me neither. So Pinky, aka Nina, that's what they call her, Pinky, but she said my name is Nina, but they still call her Pinky. So yeah, acid. They say, servant, destroy shit, melt shit, take her to the mines. Nigga, they were like, what the fuck is going on? Nigga, you don't even get the chance? Like, what? And also they are bound by magic, so they are being controlled. Like their body's being controlled, so they can't control their shit at all. Like no, and then King just like, nah, she can be a bodyguard. Uh, yeah, go over there, servants. Servants go over there. They have a chance to be bodyguards or just playthings or cleaning servants or cooking servants for the kitchen or for the rooms shit. So they was like, oh no, just go with it. I just don't want to die. Like they do not know if they can get back to their own world at this point. So I thought I just ask this key, no, bird guy. He asked this key question: can we go back to our world? And the king say, "Oh, kind of forget about that before making your servants shit." Yes, you can, but that's gonna be an extremely hard task to do because if you want to go back, you'll have to defeat the demon clan and the goddess clan and the fairy clan and the Doris clan and the Flugel clan and the undead clan. Um, Also the Wolf clan, the Cross clan, the yeah, you have to complete many clans, or you have to defeat enemies and get powerful enough to where the people of this world seals you away or go to kill you, or you just be pulled out of this world from an unknown force, or they just keep you there and let you do all their bidding for you. I don't know what this force is, but the thing I can tell you this is this god, or whoever the fuck he is, or she is extremely bloodthirsty. So, yeah. So, and he's like, okay. So, Laura, he had the magic reserve, but like, I'm gonna say this: his physical body is very like all of them, like all their physical strength is reversed back to where they were at the beginning of the series. I mean, at the beginning of My Hero, but their quirks are still. But oh God, no! But their quirks stay at the same level they were before. In the 3 years that they uh with Inui or 4. So they're like, so our quirks stay at the same level, but our physical strength has diminished a lot. And All Might, and they look at All Might. They tell him you about to usurp. They about to tell All Might he's a servant, but All Might is like, I'm a teacher for the guys, and he's like, you're not doing your job. But All Might says, well, I am doing my job. It seems that their strength has been reversed. And he's like, this, I am doing my job. It just seems that they are weaker for some reason. We can get them back to their original strength that they were, but I don't know how much time it would take. And he's like, this. Alright then. Since you say they can get back to their original strength, and you better not be lying or you're gonna be executed, I'll give you about 2 months to train them. Then you're going on an expedition to fight to a mine where valuable ore is collected there. I will send some of my children with y'all, and hopefully they came back alive. If they do, okay. They don't. Oh, okay. Their mother's just gonna be sad. I can always make more. That was he said, and I was like, "Yo, this man is not trustworthy, or is he? This guy." So yeah, he said this, and he said this. By the way, y'all can, if my theory is correct, y'all can see your stats yourselves. So form parties or whatever, or just I don't even know, do what y'all want to do. As long as don't involve me and wasting my goddamn time. Yo, good. So the emperor gets up and walks off. Like he's not a talkative person, but he just gave a little explanation and just talked shit. So they just compare their stats. Midoriya, even though he got one for all, and mind you, no one knows that Midoriya got one for all, because Shigaraki never said it yet. The villains didn't say it yet, but since they're gone, that tells them that the villains have no like, just like, wait, they're gone. This is a clear beeline to kill heroes and enslave people and roll over Japan itself. Fucking yeah. Why not? So yeah, so that what the villains did. So back to the other world. Now we do a 2 months time skip. Now, yeah, now everybody is just yeah. Now everybody is going to the dungeon or this place that the king told them to go to. The emperor actually, and everybody just wandering around. And the king said, depending on the amount of kills you get, uh, yeah. So the king said, depending on the amount of kills you get, depends on your place here. But since the Dark Shadow guy, so he said, except for the Dark Shadow guy, he shadow shadow powers are rare, and we need them. So, and they say, and they know that they do not have the authority in this place. So they are like, fuck. We got to gain power. Then, like their mindset kind of changed in this world. Like people can be saved, but people can't be saved at the same time. Damn. So yeah, that's bad. So now that everybody is there, Medora, since he didn't want to kill anything, he didn't kill anything. He just like even though everybody's mindset changed, they know that hey, you're gonna die here. And Medora, like everybody's like level 30 and above. Like everybody just 30, level 30 and above, and this place is like level, I fucking know, 25 to 50, except for the teachers. The teachers are about like Aizawa and All Might. All Might, even though he's not buff, he have this All Might strength from when he was All Might. So now I'm just doing nothing but explaining this world, and not much of fighting. Wow. So now that was fighting, Medora, he want he just yeah. So now yeah, Medora, he don't kill, he just incapacitates, and but Bakugo, he kills them, and everybody else kills them as well. And lots of and I'm telling you, lots of blood splattered on them, but they brought spirit change of clothes. So Midoriya, he get hit by a fireball from a from one of the monsters, right? So he gets hit and he's encased in fire. I said, Yamadora! Like, yeah, Yamadora! But Midoriya just jumps out of it, and now his costume looks like this. Like it was his original costume with the Gran Torino cape and shit, but now it looks like this in the thumbnail because it smells burnt. It's burnt and shit. But he burnt this shit and worn now. Wait, no, his costume just worn out from the amount of blows he's been taking, and since he didn't kill, and since the enemies don't give up until they die. Yeah, he had to keep fighting them over and over. Yeah, that's the only thing that's gonna change the Mamadori sooner than later. He's gonna stop incapacitating and start killing. And he's not gonna turn to a bloodthirsty killer, but he's still gonna kill. So, when I get back to the capital, everybody just looking at them like, how many kills did they get? Right? Wondering, because this whole place here matters about kills and nothing else. So, and Midoriya noticed that, and All Might noticed that. Like everybody knows that your rank is based on how much you can kill. That's what they disliked, because they technically forcing them to kill things. So yeah. So now after that, everybody tells them to kill. So the king just like everybody who got over like 50 kills, 15 kills. No, the king knows there was over 1,000 1,000 monsters in there, and a few high ranking monsters that can put up a challenge against some people. So now the king just look at Midoriya. How many kills you got? 0. I didn't want to kill. Oh, so you're softy. You are now running as a slave. And yeah, that was a straw for them. Like everybody know Midoriya can kill, but but everybody knows that they went into their territory. The emperor went into their territory, and they know they went into their territory, and they all know they were defending their territory except for their children or whatever. They just wanted to kill. So yeah, and this is when the um fall of the fall of the Lost Noches Empire. So the heroes that so Midoriya, he finally quit being a nice guy, and everybody else finally quit being the nice guy. So they all started fighting. Midoriya using all his power and quirks. All Might using all his strengths. Aizawa using all his power. Like everybody just like causing just the whole class 1A group is causing mayhem. I can tell you this. Some of them died. I mean, 90% of the class 1A died. And they do not blame Midoriya. They don't blame anyone. They knew what they were getting into, because in the cave, because I'm going to do a flashback. In the cave, while the Emperor's children are sleeping, all of Class 1A say, it's planning a rebellion. Midoriya just look at him like, you sure? You know the risks if it fails. And you know the risk if... They said, yes, we know the risk, Midoriya. We can die or get captured. But I'd rather die than serve underneath for someone who thrives off of bloodshed and don't care about shit. And Midoriya saying, true. I don't want to serve underneath somebody like that too. Or we have no choice but to. So they're saying, not for long. If any, since any of us can be branded as a slave, the first one we hear any of us get branded as a slave, that's when the rebellion starts. And Midoriya is saying, that's most likely gonna be me because I haven't killed none of them. And I don't want to kill any of them, but we have to. And Tokiyami's like, yes, we have to. So, with all of our strength, we're gonna rebel against the Emperor. And destroy the Las Noches Empire. And flee the kingdom. Oh, y'all with me? I'm about to go say, hell yeah, bird brain. Bird head. Or whatever. So everybody in class when they say yes. So, if we do die, we die in battle. Midoriya said this, and they say yes. No matter what, we'll always be friends to the end. Yes? That is what Kirishima said. And they all said yes. So, if you do survive, or whatever, let's meet up sometime. From what I heard in this world, since we were summoned here, we can live for up to 1,000 years or maybe more. So, we got a couple 100 years to get stronger. After this, but I don't want to serve him. So, let's go. So, yeah. So now, back to present time. It's all out chaos in Las Noches Empire. And mind you, every empire of the world has spies in Las Noches Empire. And the imperial capital of the land of humans, which is